As the effort continues to reunite more than 2,000 immigrant children with their parents, one local mother is turning her emotions about the controversy into art.
Her goal is to create a mural representing each child who was separated from their family at the border in hopes that their suffering is never forgotten.
Eyewitness News reporter Todd Wallace joins us now with local coverage.
I draw 30 children every day to say, no, this is not okay, and I'll carry on doing it until the families are reunited.
It's a poignant piece of artwork, doubling as a silent protest. Frances Tolkard of Scituate says she was heartbroken after hearing about the hundreds of immigrant children separated from their families at the U.S.-Mexico border and felt compelled to do something about it.
I want to draw every single child that has been taken from their family, has been separated, has been ripped apart from their family.
Now she's on a mission to draw more than 2,000 faceless children, representing each of the young immigrants who were taken into U.S. custody apart from their parents. Tolkard says hers is not a political message, but a human one.
As a mother, I can relate, and I relate to it every single day. It's my biggest fear that my kids will be taken from me. I'm sure it's every parent's biggest fear that they'll be taken, and it's these families, these 4,000 parents, mothers and fathers, it's their reality. Their kids have been taken from them. And these little babies, from like newborns, through to 17, are without their parents now, and they are in hell. It's heartbreaking.
Last month, President Trump signed an executive order ending the practice of separating families at the border. But Tolkard hopes her artwork will help people remember the plight of those families already torn apart.
It makes me think about it every day, and then I post it on social media, so those that see it have to think about it every day, and I don't want this to disappear.
Tolkard says when her mural is complete, she plans to donate it to a museum or organization so the issue is never forgotten. Todd Wallace, Eyewitness News.